In almost every dog breed that we've made a breed introduction of so far, breeders are very right to tell you how much exercise a particular breed need, how much it's worth walking with them on a daily basis, and that's usually not a small amount. Several of you have written to us and asked us that that's okay, but what if someone prefers a less active lifestyle, when somebody have little time, but still love dogs? What breed to choose for a host candidate who, for whatever reason, will most certainly not have 1, 2, or 3 hours a day for walking and exercise a dog, so what are the breeds that don't really need that? Well, in this part, we will make an attempt to show you the 10 laziest breeds of the dog world, who will most certainly not be long-distance runners, and have no desire for frequent and active movement. Here we would immediately correct what we have said, since in the case of these breeds most of them are not lazy, but in almost all cases, for some other reasons, they need less activities, which can be their size, their past, or even the special anatomical structure of these dogs, which makes activity impossible. If you're curious about the rest of the series, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell button as well, so you'll always be notified of new parts. 10. Pekingese. This small-sized companion dog with a long history, formed in Chinese imperial courtyards, loves to spend his days comfortably and doesn't really need big and long exploratory hikes, runs, or biking. They wouldn't be able to do all this anyway, partly because of their character and partly because of their short legs and short nose structure. Their real realm is the world of warm rooms, where they feel really good being together with their owners. 9. Shih Tzu. Again, it is a small Chinese breed with a great past, and its history is very similar to the Pekingese. Although they are slightly larger than their Pekingese relatives, there is not much difference in their need for movement and activity. Although they are also called lion dogs by the Chinese, the speed and stamina of lions are far from them. 8. Chow Chow. We suppose now, that as we are mentioning the third Chinese breed, you're starting to feel like you're watching a film about the top Chinese breeds, though not, since that film is already done, you'll find it on our channel. The Chow Chow, although larger in stature, and there are sources that say that once they were used for hunting as well, cannot really be called an agile or labor-intensive breed. Although they have good guarding skills, they love comfort because of their special character, and don't really want the company of other dogs. 7. Basset Hound. Well, this breed of dog, which looks quite lazy even by their outlook, was once one of the favorites of French hunters, and who would think that they were used to search for shot game and rabbit hunting. Unfortunately, like so many other breeds, they have been hit by a fate of overbreeding, and today's extremely short-legged and leathery Bassets are barely suitable not only for hunting, but also for any serious activities, much more functioning as room dogs and family favorites. 6. Pug. Again, a breed that has a Chinese past and once were very valuable assets. The form known today was developed by English breeders during the 20th century, which actually saved the breed and made it popular all over the world. Due to their short nose and extremely stocky body, they are not athletic champions, they require minimal activities, although sometimes they are happy to go crazy with the owners inside the room. 5. French Bulldog. One of today's star dogs, it places this stocky, short-nosed dog among the top 5 on the popularity list in almost every countries. Although French Bulldogs from good-blooded kennels can surprise everybody with their inherent energies, they are generally a low-energy level breed and do not tolerate long-term activities physically. 4. Saint Bernard. The kind and gentle giants of the dog world, whose ancestors once rescued people buried by avalanches on the Swiss mountain passes. The Saint Bernards are now much larger, more leathery, and slow in movement. Because of their past and buildup, which is ideal for cold and snowy environment, our changing and warming natural environment does not really favorable for this breed. 3. Neapolitan Mastiff. If you are interested in looking at a picture of a Mastino, who lived in the middle of the 20th century, you will see a large, muscular working dog. If you do this nowadays, you see a radiator-like, huge-bodied, low-energy level dog, with very few exceptions. Due to its typical physique and enormous weight, this great breed with warrior ancestors requires minimal activities in our days, which is a sad thing if we compare it to their past. 2. English Mastiff. The English Mastiff is currently the largest and heaviest dog breed in the world, and of course, their need for movement adapts to their huge stature. Of course, don't expect long-distance running virtues and other forms of active movement from a dog that sometimes weighs up to 100 kilograms or more. Of course, this does not mean that the English Mastiff cannot be counted on in an emergency situation, but their primary weapon will always be their weight and their strength, not their speed. 1. English Bulldog. We know it is absurd that at the top of this list there are the descendants of one of the most effective working dogs in canine history, the English Bulldog, but unfortunately that is the case. The English Bulldog, known and widespread today, was formed by mixing medieval bulldogs and pugs, of course in England. In their adulthood, they are leisurely, do not require much activities, and prefer to live their lives in a slow motion, low energy level way. If you would like to know more about English Bulldogs and need more information, check out our recently completed breed introduction video about them. If you like this series, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and also hit the bell button to get notifications of new parts. Thank you very much for your attention.